Alright, so it is no longer news that Ausbildung remains one of the best way you can remain in Germany. In fact, the best thing you can do for yourself is to, to be in an Ausbildung school. Your future is bright. One thing is to be in an Ausbildung school, another thing is to, pass your Abschlussprüfung, that's the final exams. So here are the things you're gonna meet. I've made this video before, but I just want to, prepare your mind again, ahead of what you're gonna meet, because seated here is a product of Ausbildung. I've been there and I can tell you what is going on there. Alright, so number one is, you see all this Ich bin ich, that is the other one that you learned from the Sprachkurs, that is the Sprachschule, that's the language course. It's not what you're going to meet in the Ausbildung school. You're going to meet what is called Hochdeutsch, Grammatic Deutsch. They don't care if you don't understand what they're saying. They don't care if you're an Auslander, that is if you're a foreigner. You'll be mixed with the original German kids, original German children, where we say the Dutch language is their Muttersprache, so you just have to compete, and it's not an easy thing to do. So you need to wear a thick skin before you can be able to overcome that. Another one is pay attention to your BT, that's your Beruf theory. That's fact, that's particular thing you are going there for. Maybe you have you're a nurse or you're a baker or something. Please make sure you pay attention to that fact, to that Beruf theory. It is very, very important, because that's what will determine your Abschlussprüfung. Another one that you will face is Kunde. In fact, that one doesn't give you a chance when it comes to German language, because the kind of grammatic German you're going to meet there is something you've never heard of all your life. And by the time you're done with Kunde, in fact your eyes will be turning you at the end of the day. So you should be prepared to face things like that. Another one is Gemeinschaftskunde. That's about politics and current affairs and what is happening, your rights in the society and all of that. Is also very not difficult as say, but the grammatic in this very subject is what might even turn your head. And these are very, very good. Why? Because it will help you to know your rights, it will help you to understand what is going on in politics and the society and all of that. It is very, very important. Then the Kunde helps you to manage yourself. It teaches you what your right at work, how to manage people, how to relate with people, your rights, and the right of your employer and all of that. And it prepares you ahead in case you find yourself in a position of being a chef or owning a company. Kunde helps you to be able to address most of these things, how to relate with customers, how to manage crises, how to do a lot of things, like just like management of business management. Is what you're going to meet in that very subject. So these are very, very important things you should know, and make sure you prepare yourself ahead if you really want to do it. But one thing is sure with Ausbildung, your future is bright. If you can be able to pass through these hurdles, your future is very, very bright, because Ausbildung is the only school you'll be going, and you are counting your also your years of experience is counting at the same time. Like by the time you're done with your Ausbildung school, within 3 years, you're already coming out with 3 years experience already in that work. You're already a professional in that work, because it is both theory and practical. So as you're coming out big. Now you've been paying tax, you've been doing everything alongside within this time you are studying. So you need just more 2 years to work in Germany, and you are qualified to apply for citizenship or permanent residency, whichever one you choose. So it is very, very important and very, very powerful. So if you are back home in Africa, please make sure you take your German language course seriously. If you are inside already, please pay attention to what you're doing as regards to the Deutsche Sprache. I remain the German Edu, the author of Europe Without Borders, and now the Easy Ausbildung in Germany. See you in my next video.